Okay, so are you ready for your next problem? Okay, what does 4 times 6 mean?
It means it tells the answer of something.
It tells the answer of something? Is there any way you could draw what 4 times 6 means? Or show it on your paper?
That.
So how do you find that answer?
By your fingers.
By your fingers?
12, 18, 24.
Is there a way you can write what you said? Is there any other way you can show that?
Those are my fingers.
Those are your fingers.
Oh,
okay.
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 I'm sorry, I said something.
Okay, so how much is one finger?
6.
Okay, so then 2 fingers is...
12.
Okay. So how did you know when to stop counting?
You only count till 4 and then you stop at 5.
Okay, so you only counted 4 fingers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Now, is there a way you could tell a story that goes with 4 times 6? You don't know one? Okay. So, since you know, and you showed us, that 4 times 6 is equal to 24, how could you use that to figure out what 4 times 12 is? Okay, so explain to me what you did.
I counted until I hit 3.
Okay, so this time how much was each finger worth?
4 times 12? Oh.
Okay. So explain to me what you did this time.
I counted by 12 until I got to 48. That's 4 fingers.
Okay, so 4 fingers is 48. And so how much is just 1 finger worth?
12.
Okay. Is there any other way that you could think of this? Like instead of fingers? Okay.
I don't really count by fingers.
You count by fingers? Okay. So how could you use 4 times 6 is equal to 24 to figure out what 40 times 6 is.
Hmm? Wait, 40 times what?
Times 6. So you know that 4 times 6 is equal to 24. So how can you use that to figure out 40 times 6? Okay, so explain to me what you did there. How did you solve that one?
Because I counted by fours. Did all of it.
You counted by
there.
4s?
Hmm?
Why did you count by 4s?
Because it's easier that way. Do 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Then you have to put a 0 down because then you use one right there.
Why do you have to put a 0 at the end?
Because you then put the ones on the others.
Okay, so what is 1 finger worth?
40.
40. So not 4? Okay, so how did you then, what you were trying to tell me, how did you get from 4 to 40?
You count it 10 times. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 50, 56, 40.
Okay, so then what about 2 fingers?
They'll go up to 80.
So then how did you get 80 for 2 fingers?
Because if you add 4 2 times, like it's 4 times 2 equals 8. Unless you put a 0 and a 0.
Okay, so
Wait.
okay, so what you have written there is 4 times 2 is equal to 8, correct? Is that what you wrote? And so then I saw you wrote in zeros. So where did those zeros come from? What does that mean? Why did you have to go from 4 times 2 to 40 times 20? Why did you do that? Yeah, where did the zeros come from? What do those mean?
Those mean that the equal has to have a 0. Because if you add a 0 at the end, it equals 8.
So what did you say if you add a 0 where?
It's 40 times 2. That equals 8.
Okay. So taking what you just did, so you fixed it and you said it's 40 times 2 is equal to 80. So then what does 3 fingers mean?
3 fingers mean it's 120.
Okay, so what does that mean? How did you get that? Using what you had already done. How did you do that?
I did 4, 8, then 12, but I had that. But if I start off with 40, I have to have a 0 on the other one that would equal 80.
Where does that 0 come from, though?
I don't know.
You don't know, you're just adding it?
Well, it's right there. 6 times 40.
Okay. So if you were comparing your first problem of 4 times 6 is equal to 24. So we already know 4 times 6 is equal to 24.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're trying to figure out 40 times 6, or 6 times 40. How did we get that answer? How is 4 times 6 and 6 times 40? How did you use 4 times 6 to figure out 6 times 40? Do you see it? How are those two related?
The 4 and the 2? Or the 4 and 6?
So the 4 and 6 and the 6 and 40.
They're related because they're even.
They're related because they're even?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. I think I have one other question for you. What other math could you figure out from 4 times 6 is equal to 24? Is there anything else you could figure out from that? No?
Can I go to the bathroom?
Of course you can.